What's up, you guys? I'm back. It is osceytheART with the whole realization of like everyone is you. Like, we're all just like God, like reflecting a bunch of versions of himself and being able to experience God in so many ways. I feel like with that realization, it's just like life starts feeling a little lonely, you know? Because it's like, ain't nothing new under the sun. Like, I don't know. And I think maybe I'm just not meeting enough creative, um, inspiring versions of myself. I don't know. It's giving lackluster. And sometimes I'll get lucky and hit that sweet spot and like hear music that inspires me and like shows me a different version of myself and like a forward version, a creative, funky, crazy version. And I've been really getting into rock a lot, like pop rock, alternative rock, folk rock. Like I've even been listening to Black Sabbath and stuff like rock. Like, but yeah, I just been falling in love. Oh my god, I've been obsessed with Lola Young. Oh my god, yeah. I feel like when I listen to certain music, it brings out like a different like wow. And sometimes when I see different like travel videos of people from different countries and like tribes and like different perspectives, I also like my mind is challenged. And when I like see scientific videos, I've also been like having expansion consciousness like videos and like exploring a different side of spirituality, the more scientific mathematical side of it, and that also expands my mind. But again, it's just every conversation, every interaction just feels like I'm talking to myself, and I think I'm just overanalyzing it. Where nothing's like I'm not curious, you know. And I think I'm just not curious about life anymore. Probably because I'm a know-it-all, and I mean, you know, what could life show me other than what it has already? And Lord knows, it seems like when you say that, you'd get jinxed and bad stuff happens. So it's like even that is expected. Like, yeah, I just, mm, I don't know. It's still definitely a learning curve though. Like it's not been easy either. Seeing everybody as myself and forcing myself to have more patience and grace and slow down and realize that this person is just an annoying version of myself, or oh, this person is just an educated, ignorant version of myself, or whatever it is. I don't know. I also was thinking about um, the whole idea of like everyone's like a mirror, and like how just like humans, like when we look in, the only way we can ever see ourselves and really be able to like, you know, physically see ourselves is in a mirror. Like right now I'm just a pair of eyes like looking out, and I have, you know, hands, and I see a POV, but I can't see myself at all. Like any interaction I'm having, talking or whatever, I can never see myself. And then it hit me. I was coming up with like, I was just making like music and stuff, and like um come up with different like ideas and topics and stuff, and I literally like was just going with the flow with my words, and it came out. It was um like all I see is myself in your eyes. Like, and I don't mean like we relatable, I'm talking about I physically see myself in your eyeballs. Like reflect, it's a reflective surface, and it's like, whoa, our eyes are literally mirrors. Like, and we can only see ourselves in mirrors. So it's like every time we talk to a person, every time we interact with people, every time we, that is us seeing ourselves. That is us being able to get a glimpse of ourselves, the things that we don't like, the things that we do like. And having that realization again has made me lonely. Because it's like, wait, now I'm overanalyzing, like, and now nobody feels like real. Nothing really feels real. I mean, nothing ever felt real. What is real? But um I feel like every other week I pick a different top or a different perspective or a different philosophy to believe in for my life, and like map my life around that. And I don't like the philosophies that don't make me feel grounded in like a certain truth. I don't know, a lack of control. Lately I've really been struggling with like releasing control because I'm a controlling bitch. I am. So it's like Lord knows, but everything's been good. I hope y'all are still on the up and up. I really want to gravitate. I want to find a collective that really like. I'm not trying to do no generic behind videos. Like, even just like with the posting like regularly and stuff, like I don't always have something to say. And sometimes y'all don't want to know what I have to say because sometimes it's so ridiculously negative, or sometimes it's so ridiculously, no, never been ridiculously positive. But definitely on the latter. So I like to give myself space within my posting and all this, because sometimes, yeah, I gotta sit on a video sometimes and really think, is this something that I want to be able to express, and is this something that I want to live on the internet forever? Is this something that I really want people to feel and connect to? And again, bitches think they know me because they watch a 30-second video, so I really gotta be careful with my words. I really gotta be careful how I move, but not too careful because untouchable. That's another thing I want to talk about as well. I was about to say for another video, but y'all know that video is not coming. But long story short, with the whole like just knowing that you're protected, and I feel like pop a perk. I'm paranoid. Like it runs through my head like all day, just like feeling spiritually attacked. Like since I'm so sensitive and like I'm an empath, and I can feel energies. I can feel when people are wishing me ill. I can feel people when they're jealous. I can feel people when they're, and I get evil eye all day long. And I know y'all feel it. I know y'all get y'all. If y'all are in my collective, you're a group of bad bitches, a group of big ick daddies. Big, big daddies. Big daddies. Black lick, lick, black. But no, I know that y'all are just slanging that thing. No, I just know that y'all are hemothy or y'all are hurt. Like it's just. But yeah, I just know. So I know that y'all are constantly like a threat to people, a threat to society. I know if you're watching my video, you're a threat to society. It's just like Lord knows has to be, and not in an evil, conniving way. How bitches really think that it goes. They think that you have to be spiteful and all this stuff to be a bad bitch. And everyone, and anyone who's a bad bitch knows you're just a mad bitch. You're a sad bitch, not a bad bitch. A bad bitch is not in competition. A bad bitch is just like, and I'm trying to do all my spiritual work and all my growth, and it's like I got bigger fish to fry than people on my radar. And I know that me just like running away from people and despising people is literally because of that part of myself. Like I hate that judgmental part of myself. I hate that if I'm ever, which is a very rare thing for me to be competitive, but if I'm ever, it is something that I genuinely hate. I'm telling you, I've never done sports, never was a sports girly. Like I'm not a competitive person. So when I see it in other people, it makes me sick to my stomach. I hate it. And I just need to stop rejecting it. I eat it up, enjoy it for later, and realize that like, no, that's a part of the culture. Like that's, and that's another thing when people lie and you know they're lying, like being so intuitive, how do y'all deal with that? It's like, especially people that you have to be in, like they're around, like they're in your life. Like you can't just be like, no, F that. Like how do you deal with someone you know for a fact is lying to you or manipulating you, or and you're not dumb no more? You're not, it's like normal Aussie crash out. Like when I say, I guess we'll all see what happens. But I'm trying to be different. I found God and I'm really trying to pray for these hoes. So it's like, you pray for me and I'll pray for you, bitch. Like I know it's hard, y'all. And again, I love my masculines too. I'm not just discriminating. I'm not just talking about my femmes, but you know I love a femme fatale. But yeah, so y'all bless up. Stay prayed up. I heard make sure you're reading. So I feel like anytime you're like getting triggered during the day, that's what I've been doing when I say pull out my book and I'm starting to read, because bitches ain't gonna run in my head, because the second they get that negative energy, they're feeding off of it. And I don't think y'all understand. Things don't have to actually be attacking you, hurting you, or anything be happening for it to feel like it, and for it to be real. And just like when you watch a movie, right? How people can get so captivated by a movie. We all know movies are not real. We know that. But we still get spooked. We still laugh. We still, all these things. We still get so engrossed in this character when we know for a fact we know that person in real life is that's not their name. That's not, but it's all in a feeling. So if you can get in the energy of fear, then the devil gotcha. You don't need to be attacked. You don't need to be dead. You already got the spirit of that, of being beat down and boggled and boggled down and all this. Like, so you need to realize that you're being spiritually attacked. It's in your head. Get out of your head. Don't give the devil no more power. And the devil means energy vampires as well. People who are sucking your energy, literally feeding off of you getting upset, feeding off of you feeling that way, feeding off of you, like, and they're not gonna say it because it gives you, obviously too much credit, but they feed off of it. So please look the other way. Don't give them attention. focus on, you know, your stuff, because you're gonna be getting distracted at this time. Lock in, you already know. But I love you guys. Bless up until next time. Yeah, I think that's all I got. Good night. Bye.